as you head out to those fireworks festivities, you might want to keep a close eye on your pets.
Yeah, health anchor Liz Bonus joins us now with a few family friends that might not like that red, white, and boom. Right, Liz?
Oh, that is so true. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you again. Those 4th of July fireworks need to be left to the professionals. We know that. But even with that, the noise around tonight and maybe in the days to come might not sound great to everyone. So today, more information from our friends at Prevent Blindness Ohio and what they want all of us to know about what you might consider a simple set-off.
These things become, in effect, low-grade missiles that can fly anywhere, hit anyone, hit anything.
David Monder of Prevent Blindness Ohio told me as we were preparing for our Sunday morning 6 a.m. show what's happening in health, especially when it comes to eyes. It's not just the person who sets off the fireworks that is at risk, it's also innocent bystanders.
I, in fact, had a friend who 10 years ago was at a July 4th party. Some individuals were illegally discharging fireworks. One of them flew across the yard into their party, hit him right in his eye. And so he had serious damage to his right eye, and he went from being an innocent bystander to an innocent victim.
Monder suggests that when it comes to fireworks, we leave them to the professionals. But he also says when it comes to the noise we hear from fireworks, professional or not, please remember there are some other people to consider, or maybe someone else in your home when it comes to these or even backyard fireworks.
Oh, definitely. Our military veterans. Ohio is home to roughly 100,000 veterans who live with post-traumatic stress. You can imagine how that stress is aggravated with, unanticipated and unwelcome explosions from fireworks. In addition, and this one I think affects most people, including you and me, pet owners. You know how traumatic it is for our dogs to constantly hear these explosions this time of year. Many of them will run from their homes, end up in animal shelters. It's just these populations are sometimes often forgotten.
So, sad story. My mom, a couple years ago, was watching my brother's dogs, and sure enough, somebody started setting off firecrackers in the neighborhood. Those dogs took off so quickly. Like, you can't believe how quickly that sets them off. And God bless these people, 2 miles away at a Burger King drive-thru.
They found the dogs.
Some girls found the dogs, called the pound, and then we called. We were joking that we didn't give them enough junk food at our house. But I felt so bad. She was terrified. You feel so bad. And then when you're watching someone else's dogs, you feel even worse.
Yeah.
So just a reminder, I know those seem like, it doesn't happen to you, but it does.
Yeah.
And it can make a really big difference.
But that's hilarious that they headed to the home of the Whopper, right?
Right, of all the people, the nutritionist's house, they go to Whopper. I get it. I was giving them probably a little moderate.
Yes.
Low fat.
But I already knew that about the dogs, but I really didn't think about veterans. That was a really good piece of advice.
I have a girlfriend that her husband came back from Iraq, and he can't go out at any of these, and it is heartbreaking to watch what happens. And she said, nobody's aware that he can't even sit in a crowd without something loud doing that. So it is something just to consider.
Good tips.
All right, guys, you have a happy 4th.
Thank you. Same to you.
Liz.